Body-worn cameras mounted on the chest of city officers.
Go straight.
A tool cities like Baltimore have sought out
This is his car.
and rolled out to reform its police department. Technology Baltimore city leaders pursued following the death of Freddie Gray.
I've been recording.
And in the midst of a Department of Justice investigation. An $11 million investment aimed to improve officer accountability and agency transparency. In Baltimore, body-worn cameras have shown city residents the split-second decisions officers are forced to make.
49-31, shots fired, shots fired.
What can unfold
Oh my God.
during a routine traffic stop.
This guy said, yeah, I got a little bit of weed.
And what an officer
I'm gonna check here.
is capable of hiding when he suspects his body-worn camera is not rolling.
Can you reach in there?
You may remember this video that showed Baltimore police officer Richard Pinero. It shows Pinero placing drugs inside a can. He then buries it and walks off to activate his body-worn camera. He forgot his camera captures the 30 seconds prior to the recording being activated. Without those 30 seconds, Pinero may never have been charged or convicted of fabricating evidence. Under the department's newest body-worn camera policy that's been rewritten by the department and approved by members of the consent decree monitoring team, those 30 seconds have been stricken from policy. A spokeswoman says the department is looking into extending that amount of time. Here's a look at that new policy. Everything you see highlighted in yellow is new. We discovered the new policy while digging through court filings. We also found the new policy was out of necessity because of new cameras the department has purchased. While city leaders have kept this quiet, the company behind the cameras certainly hasn't. Baltimore has made headlines in trade magazines for the purchase, in part because of the size of the order, but more so than that, it's because of what these cameras are capable of capturing. It's new technology that brings about new police powers and privacy questions. These new cameras can stream video live, as this video produced by Axon illustrates. As long as an officer's camera is activated, it can be remotely accessed, allowing supervisors to remotely monitor encounters and stream video live. This video provided by the company demonstrates many of the camera's new features. Based off what's stated in the department's new policy, when an officer draws his or her gun, that officer's body-worn camera will automatically activate. A deeper dive into the technology reveals details of other officers' cameras being activated upon the sound of gunfire.
We need units. Officer hit.
Taking the onus off the officer to turn on his body-worn camera. The cameras are also equipped with a GPS function that can provide an officer's location. An advancement in technology that became a requirement under the city's consent decree, a requirement that our investigation finds comes at a cost. Since rolling out body-worn cameras, the cost to taxpayers has jumped significantly. We found over the past 4 years, this contract for $11 million has been amended at least 3 times. From $11 million, it went to $18 million, then to $23, and now it's at $26.5 million. An expense for new technology neither City Hall nor the police department has gone out of its way to openly discuss. A senior policy analyst with the ACLU has already voiced concern about this technology that he says was intended to provide oversight and may be used for surveillance. Now, if there's a story about public safety you'd like us to investigate, we want to hear about it. You can give us a call at 410-662-1456, or you can send us an email to crimeandjustice@foxbaltimore.com. I'm Joy LaPola, and this is Operation Crime and Justice.